Oh, that's okay. A bit more out this end feet.
A little bit more, yeah.
Just so I've got my line. So plumb line it now anyway.
There's a stone there.
Welcome back to the terrace on another glorious day here at Lalacelle, and it's looking out of this world. And like I say, you can see from this side how it's going to look, and if we can mirror it on the other side, well, we have to mirror it on the other side. It has to be exact. So that's what we're going to be working on today. This has just framed everything. It's magnificent, and like I say, it's just give us the starting point to be able to move on and come autumn time, a couple of thousand more plants going in the garden. So there's a lot more work that we need to do. We need to get this prepped because hopefully Shane's coming back to give us a hand to make sure that we've done all this and we've done it all correctly. This was really difficult to do, and I know I said it, but it was so difficult because none of the lines are straight, none of the walls are straight. Luckily, the actual width of the terrace itself, it only varies 6 inches from there to there, and you're not going to notice that over like a 30-metre stretch, so that works absolutely fine. But because we've got this side done, you'll have seen when we've done this side, we worked out from the centre here and we started here, and the reason being is we can mark our centre point here and work out from it, and that was the only real point to doing any of it that we had. So the work being done, we've got an exact measurement here now. We can follow this exactly, we can count the blocks, we can do everything like that, so we've got a point of reference that we can just mirror on the other side, which works brilliantly. And you'll have seen as well, we've been chopping the blocks in half. I know you're going to ask why we've done that, but there's a good reason for it. So down in the walled garden, we needed full-size blocks, and the reason we needed full-size blocks is because button up to one side is like gravel, and a lot of gravel, as you know. We put about 200 ton down there, and then we got the beds on the other side, so we need a nice deep set border stone to actually make sure that they're not going to move over the years, because again, like I said, there's a lot of weight behind them. Up here, it's not the same job, it's purely to define the borders. We'll even grass down up here, so this will be a fully grassed terrace, and again, hopefully have tables and chairs everywhere at some point. So these are purely for decorative purposes, and like I said, just to mark out the borders. So everyone being here, getting everything done, we should get this done hopefully by the end of today. So let's crack on. ones on the steps in the green.
Huh?
What bigger them 2 on just on the
They're
steps?
halves.
They have.
Yeah.
No.
How much bigger?
Literally a block thickness.
Let's go out there. It's only the oak tree.
And that's us done. It is unreal. It is looking so good. It is just, again, I know we keep saying it, but it's completely transformed the space. You can see all the little areas now, and you can see what it's going to be. You can envisage people sat out here having breakfast or evening meals, and with the backdrop that we've got, to be able to come and just enjoy it, and to be able to actually, like I say, to formalise this part of the garden as well. It's always just been the terrace, and it's always just been overgrown, to be honest with you. There's nothing much that we could do with it. Again, we knew the plans were coming. Terry and Shane have done an amazing job of like working this out. And again, wait till you see this from the air, because from the air it is absolutely staggering. So I've got everything done. Rob's just going around now, just finishing off where we've cemented in. But it's just so exciting. And another little find we found. So we found some old pottery. And again, it's a strange, and it is an old piece. You can just tell by the way it's made. And again, just digging these boards in, there's little bits and pieces. And a couple of you asked, have we metal detected up here? And the answer is yes and no. And the reason the answer is yes and no is we got the metal detector out, and everywhere here, everywhere is little old nails. Whether from when they've either redone the roof, when they've redone the gutter room, when they've redone any work, they've just threw the nails in the ground. So I did spend an hour out here and found about 200 nails and nothing else. So the reason being is that's why I haven't continued, because it was just one of them. I'm sure things will come to light, and when I've got a better metal detector in the future, I'll be able to do a proper job and have a good look over it. But this just goes to add to our little collection of finds, our little collection of treasures that add to the story of Lalacelle, and just what makes it special. And like I say, it's just a piece of pottery, but it is treasure to us. It just tells us another little piece about the chateau's history and the chateau's past. As you'll have seen from the last video, we found the urns, found the old urns, and again, we know they're the old urns because we've got pictures of them, we've got pictures in situ, so that again just adds to our amazing finds. So if you haven't seen the last video, check it out, because it's incredible. And again, just to see this coming to life. We've also been busy doing other stuff as well. So as you'll see soon, we've acquired a 3D printer. Now it is out of this world, and we've been having a little mess around with it, and we've created little Lalacelle. How cool is this? And how intricate and precise is it? Even just to the point, I'll turn it around. It's got everything. So we've had a little mess about. We're going to tweak the design a little bit. Terry's just informed me that he'd like to see the gardens, the cottage, the barn and everything in one. So don't know how we'll find the time to be able to get that done, but we're going to try, and you'll see more of that in an upcoming video. But again, just it's incredible to play around with little things like this, and the product, it's amazing. I can't wait to showcase it to you because it is an unbelievable product. Well, that's us going to call it a day now. We've done everything that we're going to do, and everything's looking great. But another little problem. I've just been informed we're not quite done yet. This isn't the end of the border work that we're going to be doing. So, like I say, all done up here now. But Terry and Shane have been talking, and when Terry and Shane get talking, it is never a good thing, because it means there's more work involved somewhere. Now, I remember months ago we asked you what we should put in the middle, what do you think we should go in the middle, and we decided in the end that we were going to put the old sundial in the middle. And that was purely just for the open day and just to see how it fit, made sure it fit with the theme and the look of the garden. And we actually all loved it there, everyone loved it there, and it's just the right piece and it's just the right point as well. And it means that we're saving something old from this garden, something original that we can keep here, so it means something and it's special to us. So they've decided that I now have to dig out all the gravel that we put in here and lay a circle around it, lay a border circle around it. The reason being for that is we didn't know whether to go with an urn in the middle, we didn't know whether we were just going to leave the sundial or do something completely different itself, so we weren't entirely sure what was going to happen here. So now what they've decided is that they're going to put the sundial in the middle, make a circle, border circle around it, have some soil in the centre and some plants as well, just to brighten it up and just to tie it into the rest of the garden, because it does, when it's stood there, it just stands in the middle there and it just looks a bit lonely and lost, and this will tie everything in. So the next episode will be me putting in another set of borders in the garden that I thought was finished, and then we'll look at getting the sundial in, and like I say, we can get the soil in and get it planted. I'm sure it'll look amazing. They know what they're doing. They've got this far with it and it looks absolutely out of this world. So a little bit more, just a little bit more, and that is the last border work that I'll be doing here for now. Well, hope you've enjoyed today's show. We're again cracking on everywhere, and it's so nice to see that finish now. So if you have, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop us a comment, tell us what you think, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history and get exclusive videos.